Hello everybody, it's Doommaster1994 here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to VGM log from games for DOS. So, I'm not going to actually, this time I'm not going to capture everything, but this is a VGM file that I helped someone out with on the VGM Rips chat, which if you ever need help, you can go to the chat, I'll be there, and lots of other guys will be there to help you and give you a hand, unlike some chat rooms, which I won't mention. Anyways, so I'm not going to log the whole file because I already did that, but it's pretty much the same as the Sega Genesis game. However, there is a difference, and I'm going to tell you guys. Now, this is a modified version of DOSBox by Valley which, now in normal DOSBox, when you log a DRO file, it won't log until a sound or something actually starts playing. But for this one, it will log anything as soon as you press the logging buttons. So, and the way to log a DROL file through here is Control, Alt, and F7. Now, and stopping your logging will do the same thing. Now, you might be like, oh, so for DOS games, they're DRO files. Yes, but not exactly. We're going to convert it to VGM, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So, we're going to go to DOSBox here, or I'm going to go to my capture folder, and this is the DROL file I made. Now, the tools you're going to need here, you can find them on the VGM Rip site, so I'll provide links in the description, and hopefully that should be good for you. So, okay, so I'm going to copy this file, unless I already put it there, and I'm going to go to a program called TRO to VGM. Now you don't need to do anything fancy. All I need to do, and yeah, I already put it here, is drag and drop the file, and you got your file. There you go. Pretty simple. Now I'm going to cut this. I'm going to go to my VGM tools folder, and we're mainly only going to use VGM trim. Now, for DOS games, you have to, this is the only program that you can trim with, as far as I know. VGM tool does not work. You can tag with the VGM tool, but you can't actually trim files with it. So, and if you're wondering why it's called, this is the same exact file, by the way. So I'm not going to do anything. We're not going to put the old other file in here. And if you're wondering why it's called NHL, well, let's take a look. So, this is why. So this is a BAT file I made for VGM trim right here. And this is the state command. I don't know exactly what it does, but it seems to make the VGMs, loop better or something like that. And the pause thing's just there so the command window doesn't just go away as soon as I use it. So, I'm going to trim it, and I already have all the information down here. Now, I wanted to log a song that was, not as hard as, or that was harder than Jeopardy, where, for Jeopardy, for the Genesis, there's a little break, but like some silence before the song loops. Here, there's no silence at all. So, now, the points I have are 89876 and 3476841. But, of course, when I use this point, it doesn't loop properly. One of the instruments goes an octave higher. So this is something I forgot to mention too, or I probably didn't know about it at the time when I made the VGM logging tutorial for Genesis, but you want to, sometimes it won't loop because there's a few things, and this one guy, this is why I logged this one song in the first place, because someone on the chat needed help, and I helped him, of course, but the problem is he logged the song too late. You need some silence there, so you can initialize the instruments properly, I guess. But there's also the endpoint. If you if you log it, or if you trim it too early or too late, things aren't going to sound right. And in this case, I have it marked as too late. So, and of course, before you do anything, you want to put this VGM file in WinApp and export it as a WAV file. And I'm not going to go into all the details, but it's pretty much exactly the same as as Genesis logging. So if you want to check my video out for that. So yeah, again, I'm not going to go too much into details, but anyways, so 89876, I think. Whoops. So that worked for me. Then 34768, and usually when I round numbers, it seems to loop them no problem. I'm not saying that's a sure winner all the time, but if you're having trouble, that's just one thing you could try. So again, I have it at 4-1, but then when I tried 5-0, then it looped properly. So, and I like this song. It sounds like Commodore 64 on DOS. Whoops. And yeah, make sure you put you don't change it to the disk writer. Anyways, okay, here we go. So I know the song's 1 minute and 16 seconds, so... And there we go. It loops no problem, and now there's one other thing I want to talk to you guys about, and again, make sure after you make sure it plays properly, you tag it in VGM tool, but also, here's something that, well, I'll get to that in a second, but first, you want to take the trimmed VGM, and you want to put it in here, VGM CMP. I don't use the BAT files, don't worry. And the BAT files in here are ones that I made, you don't have to worry. But this will compress the file so it's as small of space as possible. Now in rare instances it will screw up the VGM, but it's never happened to me personally, so it should be okay. But let's make sure. Nope, that sounds fine to me. So again, all you need to do is trim it and or optimize it, and that's pretty much it. But and then tag it, of course. But there's one other thing I want to talk to you guys about, and that's the extensions. Now, you saw this Championship Korean one, that's in VGZ format. It's the same thing, but the thing is, some VGM players, for some reason, have a problem playing VGZ files. So if they do, all I need to do is change it to VGM.VGM, and then it should work, no problem. Otherwise, there's something wrong with your player. Now, me and most of the VGM ripping community use in_VGM, which, as far as I know, is the most accurate VGM player. And don't quote me on that, but as far as I know, that is the most accurate one. So that's about all you need to do for VGM logging from DOS games. And of course, it's not just for Edge Tracker, it can be for any game. There are, however, some games where you might need to like hack the game because there's like intruding sound effects. If there's a game where like it stays on the title screen for some time and then like goes to a different part of the game and then the music changes, one thing I did, and this was for Championship Korean, or this was the case for that game and games like it, but you can slow down DOSBox by holding Control and pressing F11, and it'll slow down the game but not the music. So hopefully that helps you out. If not, you know, you can go to the VGM Reps chat and we'll try and help to the best of our ability. You know, of course, we can't guarantee that we're going to fix your problems like 100% of the time, but, you know, I'll be there and a bunch of other people will be there and we'll do our best. So I hope this tutorial helped. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.